Welcome back. Let's figure out what to do today. It's Friday. Maybe do something really difficult or really easy. Oh yeah, I think I was gonna do this. This is actually gonna be pretty fun. Fighting the pilot of the enemy ship. Yeah. Okay. This seems pretty cool. Now that I have the mech ship in place, this green thing, and we can do that. So I believe that was just something dumb, like a property called has enemy pilot. Let's see here. Yep. And then on enter ship, that'd be like a player or something. Right? Jump, double jump, stop jump. There's also double jump I gotta do. Did double jump, is hold on jump. Jetpack meter is less than jump. Jetpack meter minus jetpack meter minus 0, jetpack meter minus 0. Fight ship pilot. Okay. Punch. Punch done. Land in ship. Land on ground. So land in ship. No. So where's like fight ship? Maybe it's in like level or something. A lot of stuff in level. Just controlled everything. Fight. There it is. Alright, so if you can enter the ship, if you collide with it, okay. The ship has an enemy pilot, player fight the enemy pilot. Ship has enemy pilot equals yes. Why am I doing that? Should zoom. If not, ship has enemy pilot, do all this stuff. Else, fight sequence. So that's probably going to get moved to the player class. If not pilot, check to end fight sequence. Pilot player dot is fighting. Yes. If not pilot, what gets rid of the pilot? Player gets in ship. Resume level time. Right, so there's also pausing. Okay. Let me also, I guess, take care of that first. Maybe? Okay, so there's also going to be there's these boundaries in the level. Where are they? There. Why is this? I guess it's bigger than the actual camera. So what I want is for, I guess I can just create a bounding box. And this will just be like enemy enter, just enemy trigger, I guess, yeah. This is just the trigger. Okay. Move to the center. So we can make this as big as the camera currently is. Was it like 11.6, 7? Something like that. Yeah, 3.2, 8, 6.56. Yeah, that's good. That pretty much activates enemies. So, I guess how I want to do that is everything outside of these bounds moves at the same rate and doesn't do anything until it enters the screen, and then it does its normal movement. And I'm pretty sure anything that would move has the movement script describing how it's going to move, so I could probably just use that. Did I delete something? No? No? Okay. Movement. Alright, so. Let's say we don't move. Movement active, false. Okay. If movement active, do all the movement update. Grab this out here. Yo. I saw that you did get the game summary from somewhere. That's pretty much the official one. X minus equals 1 unit per second, so 1 unit is 1 second, so just time that. I guess they can have an entrance type. They can enter from the left or the right. Something like that. Let's see if I can do that, okay. Entrance type. Top. Right. Bottom. Top. Right. Bottom. Left. By default, it's right. From the right. This thing has like an autofill, right? No? Fix format? Come on. Do switch block. I thought there was like a way to. God, I could have written it all by now. Whatever. What's up? Right, left, top, I guess, position.y minus equals, what is happening here? Oh. X minus equals move y plus equals move x plus equals move, and then on trigger enter. I'm looking for this thing ended up being tagged or something. Come on. Oh my god. Enemy ship auto kill. That's okay, so I'm just gonna create a new tag. Enemy ship true. Then movement active equals true. Done. So that was simple enough for that. let's take all these enemies out of here, because none of them should technically be there by default. Just to test how that will work. Oh, and let's give them all some interesting movement. Entrance type right, right to left. Let's just change it to sign. Let's see what happens. There we go. Man, why are some of them moving so fast? They all have the exact same properties. Man. Some of them are actually moving faster than others. Like this guy is slow. Oh, because they have move velocities? But that shouldn't matter. Because their movement shouldn't be active. Now he does the sine wave. And the sine wave. And the sine wave. And the sine wave. And the sine wave. But this ship is like super lagging behind. Why were they so fast? I guess they go by their velocity, right? So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Also, they're all the same speed. What the hell? Nothing else is moving them. Remove the audio sources from all these things. And then interesting. Now they're all the same. Okay, not sure what it was, but they were different. Mm-hmm. What else moves the damn ship? Nothing. Ship doesn't actually do anything, it just has properties. We can also set that at that point. Previous position. Just for the hell of that. Alright, now I need to be able to like pause and unpause this thing, right? So global movement entrance movement running equals true. And then all these automatic movements, wherever they are here, if global running and then level manager will have some kind of a setting here, public void pause entrance movement pause enemy entrance movement and resume entrance movement. Enemy no ship movement pause global is false. Makes it true again. So that while certain scripted events are playing out, new enemy ships aren't coming into the scene. So now I think I actually set this. So also, what I can do is by default take care of another thing here and say that this will also control their rigid bodies, just take them off the simulation entirely so they can't get hit by anything, and also they shouldn't be shooting. So let's say they have a shooter. Rigid body 2D. body. And then immediately enabled equals false. And rigid body enabled. What? That's not a thing? I thought that was a thing on everything. Okay. Set rotation. Is kinematic, is awake, is sleeping, is touching. Track, okay, fine. Simulated is false. Maybe that'll do it. I could also turn off like the box collider, and then it won't happen either, but I think simulated is good enough. So let me do that. Oh, just gotta grab these. So once this happens, turn everything back on, start shooting, start taking hits. And that should take care of the thing on this list, which is prevent enemy ships from being quote unquote active until they enter the area. Cool. All right, now fighting the pilot. Okay. So the way this is going to work is it's going to start a scripted event, which is a fight scene. As far as I know, it's entirely contained within the player. Camera zooms into max. A enemy is spawned in roughly the same position. So I'm wondering if there's going to be a fight position of some kind. How were these things positioned? Metroid Dread looks great. Have you seen the videos? I saw one trailer. Does look pretty great. The only thing I didn't like was that it looked like sometimes I was just answering Dan's question about have I seen the Metroid Dread videos. So yeah, I was gonna mention like one detail to you about it, which was like, and I haven't seen any other videos on it other than the trailer. But from what it looked like in the trailer, there were moments where like you would encounter an enemy and it would like trigger some kind of scripted event, because it looked like it turned into a cutscene at certain times when you were fighting just regular enemies or like other kinds of, maybe a boss or something.
Oh, like a what do you call it? Quick attack, quick response, something like that.
So yeah, I'm just hoping that it's not full of like those quick time event
I have
presses.
a feeling that what you saw was probably a boss battle, and I do imagine probably almost all of the boss battles having that element in there. Like it seems to me to be like the cinematic way to do the finishing move. Like you still have to shoot it to get it to like almost dying. It's like in the old games, right? Like you basically kill the monster, but the monster's technically not dead in the story. They're just in like this defeated state on the ground, and you have to go up to them and hit like a button to end it. You know, they don't always just disintegrate by your last blow. That's what I'm imagining. I'm not a huge fan of like the other robot being so white, but I'm also trying to not see as much as possible. The robot, there's like another robot in the main bad robot.
Oh, I have no idea. I like know nothing about it.
Me too. I just saw the trailer.
Oh, okay. I thought that was just like new armor for Samus or something.
No, that was like she was running away from it.
Oh. So it's like another Metroid Fusion kind of a.
I mean, that would have been cool. Metroid Fusion, though, it was her own suit that was like alive.
Yeah, exactly. It was taken over by a parasite. Yeah.
Yeah. Which was a really cool premise.
Hell yeah,
the
man.
whole way that game was amazing. Just amazing.
All right, so I'm doing the. You land in a ship and it has an enemy pilot, so you have to fight him. It's just a tiny little scripted event where you just press the punch button a few times. I wanted to have it be more interactive, where they actually fight back, but that never actually happened in the original version. That was one of the last things I ever implemented.
Are you going to add it?
Nope.
No.
I'm gonna add nothing on top of the original.
What? Why?
Because I just want to get that out of the way, and then that it's done in that state.
Are you planning on then adding stuff, or
that all depends?
That's the whole project.
That all depends. At the moment, that's the entire plans for the project.
Gotcha.
If anything else comes out of it, after some time or some feedback, who knows? I don't know. Or some feeling by myself, then yes, sure. There's a lot of things that I would do that I know in my head, like immediately, like I would do, like that's one, and that's one thing, right? But
it would just seem like a waste to not use all of that, or at least reuse some elements from it, I guess.
What do you mean?
Which you might have already done. Just parts of the game.
What do you mean reuse?
I don't know, reuse elements, dynamic things that you've added into a game. Like right now you're porting over, right? You're reusing something that you've had from the previous version.
Mm-hmm.
So like even if you didn't stay on Super Sky Hero Project and you went to another project.
Oh, I see what you mean. Got it.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know what you mean by a waste then.
Oh, to not do that at all. To just abandon it and be like, all right, well, that's done, and then leave it.
Uh-huh. Huh.
Especially one of these games, because I know Sky Hero in particular is just one of those games. It's like Adventure Dogs, or, like Lost Run, like it had it kind of meant something.
Lost Run.
It wasn't necessarily like born out of like, oh, I'm just gonna randomly make this, I remember Lost Run, you had a lot of it figured out. That was like that was your first Cannonball game, right?
Yeah. It was. So is fighting, is punching. I'll go with this. Alright, is fighting. So in ship, this would be out of ship update. With this, nah, that's fine. This should actually jump velocity equals init ground velocity. Jump time equals 0. This should happen on like land.
Let's see. Let that run twice.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, just the X. Velocity of X equals init ground velocity of X. Yeah. Because it's faster. So then jump can still have point. Control shoot hold does nothing now. Okay. sequence is almost like if I'm in a fight, do something totally different than all of this stuff, otherwise do this stuff. So sounds fine. If is fighting, else do everything else.
How easy is it to convert a project to TypeScript?
No idea. Ask Dan.
Hmm.
He would know these things, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You mean just like from JavaScript to TypeScript?
Yeah, I mean, I just been going with JavaScript purely on this new build because I'm using React and it defaults to it.
What's your desire for TypeScript?
I don't know. I personally don't have a desire for it. I kind of just felt like it seemed like better choice from like most outsider perspectives. I just didn't know.
Alright, so how do I initiate fighting? Fighting. So the deal is, where's land and ship? Enter ship. Okay. Alright. Enter ship complete. We can do that. And that's where this stuff happens. Current ship. Previous ship. I guess I'll, what did I just do? Oh, that's weird that I, okay, so that's actually this. So, initiate fight, initiate fight. Don't really know what that does yet, but it'll be like if ship.has a pilot, then initiate fight. Initiate. Initiate. Fight else. Enter ship complete. Ship. Just enter the ship. Something like that. You know what? Maybe I can just. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Initiate fight will do at least one thing, which is fighting. It's true. Okay. Pilot, get pilot. Pilot hit, player punch, screen shake. Okay. Is fighting. Has update level. Ship has enemy pilot. Where else was that? Instead of ship, right? No player. As enemy. Okay. Then it's in player. On like enter ship. Looked at this already. Okay. Stop jump. Stop all actions. Position equals is very specific position. Player jump position. Player position plus player jump position. Times ship scale x. Okay, makes sense. Set display frame. Player. Okay, punch. And then landing ship. Ship near ground, stop jump, and land on landing ship. Landing ship. Okay, that's gonna be a level then. Ah, I just gotta close all these damn things. Oops. Ship.h, back.h, h, mine, mech, ball. Okay, so what did I want? Level. Land in ship. Player enter ship, okay. Player enter ship. Aha, here it is. Okay, it has enemy pilot. Okay, enemy pilot dot position equals. Okay, player fight ship pilot, and that's gonna position the player. Enemy pilot. Okay. Add the child to the level with the Z index. Ship to jump in. Okay. That might be important. Ship velocity becomes none. Unscheduled movement. Position.x plus 5, y minus 3. It's very specific. Okay. Oh, man. He just walks around and kills. There's an enemy that is too strong to fight, and he just walks around and kills you, and you have to avoid it. It's like Nemesis.
Yeah, but you could at least hinder him or slow him down.
Yeah, you could. Just landed the ship. Alright, so that's roughly what I want to do. So let's get the enemy pilot. Sprites in here, I guess. And actually, it's probably just be ships. Pilots. Enemies fighting pilot. This guy. This guy. Alright. And then I need, I guess, probably already have it. Player. Maybe not. I don't. Okay. Where did it go? Here. Player, fighting pilot, there. Where is that? What's it called? Player punch. Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay, so that's technically an animation. Animation, player punch. Oh, where did I put that? Here it is. Probably don't need an animation controller for that. Go ahead and say no. Just open it up in here. This massive web. Oh, shoot. I think I could start a layer. Something like that. Fighting. This entry. Parameters. Let's go back up a layer. Do I add a new? Do I enter a layer? Sub-state machine. Isn't that what I want? Oh, okay, so it's not a layer. Go away.
What do you want? A waterproof ribeye.
Fighting. What's this? Any state goes to this state. With rocket. Oh, okay. Any state goes to here with start fighting. Cannot preview state transitions that did not have motion. Okay. Any state. Okay. Goes to entry. Can also make any state go to the base layer. Why not? How do I go up to the base layer? Alright. state. Player. Punch pilot. But not really. So I'm gonna have to do player fight. Player mission. Player punch pilot idle. Player punch idle. I have to make that animation. Or I guess I could go to player. Player punch idle. And it will have frames. Well, not really. Could I add, oh, I need a property. Sprite render. Sprite. Delete. Sprite will be punch 1. Okay. So that's idle. And then subchord and player punch pilot. It's kind of the same. I guess I can add an event here for that being done. Oh. Eventually. There. Punch done. Punch animation done. Something like that, and that would be this punch response. Punch. Is punching is true, and so if not is punching that, and anim dot set trigger punch. So imagine this. Now I can actually do this. Where is it? Initiate fight. Enter shoot. Shoot. Why didn't it recompile my script either? Huh. Does it still have this selected? Nope. Okay, so animation punch. Player selected. Punch pilot. This. Punch animation done. Alright. Close that. Player punch idle. This is player punch pilot for some reason. This should be player punch. Where's punch idle? Wait, what? What the hell? animation player. What the? Oh, here it is. Player punch idle. Doesn't have the word animation for it. Of course. There it is. Okay, and then create state. And this will be player punch. And it will go make transition from here to here. Exit time. That. Okay. Go on punch, which doesn't exist. Add trigger. Punch. Punch. Go here. And then have another trigger. You know what? How about this? Delete. Delete. Again. Just punching. Transition here. Oh god. Is punching. Is true. Delete that one. And then come back when is punching is false. And then I'll need a end fighting trigger and fighting. And that will be any state. Why can I not make any state go to there? Oh, I have to pick a state. Why can't I do that with this? Son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, because this is like global any state or something? I'm confused. I guess it goes nowhere. Yeah, it just goes to like a standard state. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go up a base layer, any state, also goes here. There's one transition. There's another one. When end fighting. And I hope that works. Probably could have used some sub-state machines.
So when you do like an event a function callback declaration, you're actually just you're not calling it now, you're setting it to be called whenever, right?
Uh-huh.
You're just instantiating everything.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Okay.
So with that in place, I should just have to position everything. Oh, I also need the enemy pilot. Where is he? He's right here.
You just shush me?
Did I?
It sounds like
I don't remember. I don't know now. Maybe I did. What are you gonna do about it?
Son of a bitch, I'm buying the ticket right now.
You're gonna get something really nice in the mail.
Yeah. A ticket to hell.
Enemy pilots. Let's give the old sprite renderer. Give the old enemy pilot.
The ace of spades. Ace of spades.
So that could be some kind of instead of has enemy pilot, I could just use this as a setting. Okay, so that'll be in the ship class. So many things jumping around.
Jump, jump, the house is jumping. Jump, jump, the house is jumping.
It's not a class. Game object. Enemy pilot. Piloty. Now there's errors. Good. Enemy pilot. Null.
So you're saying TypeScript is in no way better than JavaScript?
I don't know, man. I haven't used it.
I remember you had an opinion on it before.
From the sound of it, it seems like I would prefer it.
Uh-huh.
But I haven't used it. So, only because I do like typed languages.
I wonder if I could make the whole game in one scene.
Yeah, of course.
Would that make sense?
You just have to manage the loading in and out of things.
Uh-huh. Oh, and then I have to update it. Keep writing Fuckninchen.
Okay. So I'm going to go with the cockpit position. So this is like enemy pilot 1. I'll just throw them into prefabs, and then I'll grab the mech, ship mech, go to the prefab. It is a ship. It doesn't even have the ship script? Here it is. Alright, enemy pilot. Okay. Enemy pilot 1. Okay. So cockpit position. So let's go back to ship. I'm guessing it's going to have a cockpit position. Can do that in wake. Cockpit. Not using that for anything. Alright. Cockpit position. position, transform, find
Oh crap. I guess I'm gonna have a run button too.
cockpit, capital cockpit. Dot.
What's a good sprint button with WASD? Is it shift?
Yeah, I think that's pretty common. You could also do like the double tap of W or something.
I feel like that's not as intuitive to people. When it's
Probably
more
not.
intuitive when it's on a controller and the analog, the stick actually can be clicked in.
Yeah, that's become really common.
Yeah, I like that though.
Yeah. Is there a reason you have a run button?
I'm just setting stuff up because remember I'm building this all over.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just looking at opportunities because I'm making a whole different control system now.
So you intend to have multiple walk speeds?
Well, it was just an
Guess it
option.
doesn't matter.
I just made the variable and I tied it to shift. All it does is console log right now. I was just scaffolding.
The console log. I want to run.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes a word bubble pop up above the guy's head that's just like, run. Run. Everybody run.
Run, run, the house is running.
Monster House. Maybe.
Monster House is running.
Okay, so now that that's set up, one little step at a time, let's go player again.
Oh, shit at a time.
Hmm? Okay.
Oh, shit.
So initiate fight is going to also be ship. Okay. Ship. So initiate fight is going to say is fighting is true. It's also going to do that set trigger, start fighting.
Okay.
Don't want the solution explorer. Go away. It's also going to set position equals. Oh, this is an interesting one. I wonder if this is going to work. Okay. Equals ship cockpit. That's not public. Oh, I should probably do that first. Or let's do. Oh wait, so that's already a transform, isn't it? Yeah. Cockpit. Cockpit. Okay. Cockpit position. And then instantiate the enemy pilot. Ship that enemy pilot at the exact same position. Or I guess I can do an offset right now. Let's see how that would be weird. Equals ship position position dot x plus equals 0.2 don't really know if that's position attorney.
That's screen.
Let's do that. Probably have to hang on to that because I want to destroy him, but let's just see if the fight can even start. It's getting cold in here.
So put on some more clothes.
Summer clothes? Ah, shit. It just went away. Where's Mech? Mech. Oh, Mech. Shit, movement. Don't do anything. All right. Maybe disappear though. Not sure why. Are ships in front of my lair or something? Where's the mech? My Z is 0. Sorting layer enemy. Enemies are in front of the player. Maybe I can just move them around so that they're not. Enemies will be here. Here. I don't think that'll have too big of an impact. Yeah. Alright, the fight is taking place. Alright, now I just need to punch button. Let's see, in ship update, out of ship update. If is fighting. If control shoot. Punch. I am gonna. No. Wonder if there's anything to be said about like restarting Unity.
Maybe that can do big stuff.
Oh right, it's not a trigger. It's like set trigger. This is set bool is punching. Just because it's like so god awful slow. Set. Oh, right. I have to tell it what value to set it to. Set to true, and then punching done is punching false. What the hell animation is that?
What are you talking about?
Oh, it
Just
doesn't-
playing a weird one.
I guess I didn't pick one. There we go. So it went back to like, I don't know, no animation. What? Why does he play it twice? Also, I should make it zoom in.
I was watching Jurassic Park yesterday, again, the original,
Oh, cool.
and one of the funniest things I noticed was that. So what was one of John Hammond's most common phrases in the whole movie?
I don't know.
Really?
Most common?
Like what?
Like he
what's
said
the
it
most used
often?
Phrase? Yeah, yeah. Like it was his main thing. He's like, I blanked no but blank.
Oh yeah, spare no expense. Yeah.
Yeah. He said he says it like at least 5 times in the movie.
Yeah, maybe.
Especially at the beginning. But then like who was the bad guy? Why did everything happen?
Because the programmer disabled everything. The main programmer
Right.
who was in charge of everything.
Nedry.
Yeah.
The guy's name was Nedry, right?
Oh,
And
right.
why-
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
and-
I see what you're saying.
And why was he so angry?
Yeah.
So it's like he did spare an expense.
Yeah.
Pretty important one.
Yeah, it's the one that everyone spares.
The programmer.
Yeah. It's like, I'll just hire a guy. He'll, you know.
I know you actually built everything that this whole idea. relies
Computers are
on.
easy, man. Come on,
Yeah.
you could do that in like a day.
Yeah, you did it, but it was my idea.
Yeah. Zoom? Camera? Zoom? Closest. There we go. Initiate fight. I guess I can have an end fight somewhere, but I haven't gotten to that part yet.
Find closest camera.
Oh, it sets zoom normal when I enter the ship. There we go. I haven't been looking at the chat, but nothing ever happens. That's actually a statistic that Twitch grades you on. It's like the number of users that simultaneously are chatting during your stream.
Really? And what does it do with that?
Twice specifically. That's just like one of your metrics, and I think it has to be at a specific amount for you to like start becoming affiliated and getting money.
That's what it's about.
That's all it's ever about, man.
How much hubbub you can drum up?
Yeah, sure. Who saw the latest controversy with the newest popular thing, huh? That's crazy.
Yes, I too believe that is crazy.
Tell me about it. Something's up with this animation. Where's play? Come on, play. Where's this? Punch out. Punch pilot. Okay. Why does this
21
animation,
Punch Pirates.
why does this animation play 2 times? Don't loop. Don't loop. Turn off loop. And it comes back. That's it. And then it says punch done. Right?
Punch Buggy.
Punch animation done. sets a trigger that tells this thing to go back here. Just punching these falls. Oh, right, it has exit time. Forgot to set that. Oh, man. Alright, cool. Now he'll only punch once. Man, they should really just let you set your animation mode to 2D. Or something, like frame by frame.
So you can see things happening like that?
Nah, just so you don't have to mess with a bunch of different animation settings that are specific to like non-frame by frame animation. They have like all this stuff where like you can blend animations together, like just stuff you would never do for frame by frame animations.
Okay.
But they're always on by default and like set to like some weird standard, and so you always have to turn it off for every single animation transition that you create. Alright, that works. Look, I'm punching a guy. Take that. Yeah.
Hold on, I can't see.
Let me share my screen then.
Share. Oh, I think I need an inversion table badly. Crack them backs.
I found a decent back cracking technique using a foam roller.
Oh, really? How's that? I have one.
I mean, one is to like get it into like a very specific spot, like in the middle of your upper back somewhere, and kind of lean back, and then try to straighten your neck to be aligned with your spine. I find that that sometimes gets a crack, and then other times it's like lay on it with like your
Back
hand
or belly?
Back. Lay on it, and then I find the position that works best for me is just below the shoulder blades, right?
Okay.
And then lift, like keeping both feet planted on the ground. Lift your like butt in the air, so that your torso is more or less straight.
Okay.
And then like pull your head and like upper back inward.
Okay.
Like almost like you're doing a crunch.
Uh-huh.
But keeping your back on the foam roller, obviously.
Right.
It takes a little while before it becomes like, there's like certain like back cracking techniques that I found that like you have to start doing the stretching part of it first, and then after a while you do that more and more, and then it actually starts cracking, and then the cracking becomes like common.
Yeah.
So yeah, try that. And I've gotten it to the point where like when I do that, I like lay down on the thing, I pull my head in and just like pop, 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 and they're like really loud, like they're really satisfying back cracking pops.
Nice. I get sometimes some of those, but not enough.
I can do like the, you like turn in your chair, but like that always pops my lower back, and it's not as satisfying as upper
It's
back.
not. Sometimes it even makes more pain in the upper back.
Yeah. Another one that I try is I grab my wrist with one arm, right?
Okay.
And then I pull it as if I'm stretching my like shoulder blade, and then I do that like really hard in like a direction, almost like doing a body twist at the same time, just like
Interesting.
pull it.
Yeah, I definitely need to get more into stretching techniques. There's a lot to be
I don't
said for
know.
that.
I mean, some of that stuff is kind of made up, and I could be harming myself, and I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's why I want to look into it also. But some of the other stuff you said, it kind of makes sense, so I'll give it a shot.
That's,
I
yeah.
didn't know you had a Polestar mech robot.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Damn thing.
Get out and jump start it.
Huh, did the smoke get smaller as I zoomed in the camera?
It spaced out too.
Huh, it seems dependent on the camera. That's a little weird. Let's see. Let's try that again. Yeah, definitely. Like, look at it. It's so thick.
But the spacing, the size of the spray or the particle changes, but not the spacing.
That's true, yeah. It's the size, the start size. It's like relative to the camera somehow. Now that's another thing to debug here. Let's see. Let me just test it here, I guess. If I go to camera and I like just 3.28, right? Just increase it. Yeah, it's actually happening right there. Yeah, so let's get that correct.
Why would you do that?
Renderer? Let's see. Maybe it's the billboard thing. Oh god!
Holy how.
Oops.
Picking up some new wireless earbuds today.
So if I do it by mesh, it seems to be better. So maybe billboard has something to do with the camera. Huh. If I make the camera size negative, it like flips everything. It's kind of funny. Okay. So let's undo everything that I just did. Okay. Next smoke. Let's go here. Let's set the render back to mesh, and let's see if we can play around with it. Obviously some stuff is off. Sorting layer ID, light points, enable mesh GPU instancing, sure. Render alignment with the view. Oh, maybe that's what it is, the render alignment. Right, set it to billboard. The world. Maybe that does something. So now if I go to the camera, nope, it doesn't help. Local, facing, velocity, view, whatever. Max particle size, min particle size. Sort mode by distance. Stop action, calling mode, ring buffer mode, scaling mode, simulation space, world. I don't think that does anything. Let's set back to mesh. Doesn't seem to change anything. Let's see the size of lifetime. No. Start. Size. Oh, that's a little better. Does that change with the camera now?
Scene dot
It's
player
not. Okay, good.
player dot update.
Or is it like a min size? Oh, now I can just change size over lifetime, right? Looks like it's generating a lot faster now. Fuck. Play, damn it.
out of here. So in test.
There we go. That's a lot better. Color overlay tab. A little darker, maybe. Nice. Okay. That takes care of that. Yeah. Nice. All right. Where the hell did the enemy pilot go? It's supposed to be instantiated. Oops. Oh, I guess his sprite renderer is like invisible. That's probably what happened. Let's see. Yeah, so he's on the player layer. The player's on the player layer. Still not visible. Oh, because that's not written. Why can't I see him here though? Strange. Okay, there it is. He's already fallen. Ah! Alright, so that's a little too far. Just those numbers.
Why is this not working?
So position is a little off. Let's move the cockpit positioning a little bit. I kind of like that. There, let's move it here. It's almost like right there. I can just. Yeah, the size is probably fine. little bit closer. Let's see. Where is he? Where's the player? 3.313. 3.413. So he should be above the player. Pretty good. Let me see what the original looks like. Get a screenshot of it. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. It's actually a little bit different. The player's almost in the correct exact spot. Almost. A little smaller, actually. Kind of funny. I think I did increase the size of the mech, actually. I made it like 1.2. I forgot about that. The mech is actually bigger in the original. Guess I won't worry about that right now. It looks fine. Oh well, I'll just manually do this right now. Okay, let's see. Wrong one? Okay. Something like this. That's kind of what happened. Oh, and a screen shake happened for every punch. Ah. So I gotta make sure to get that in there. This is roughly the correct positioning. Okay, so let's see. So 3.413. Oh, so where's the player then? Player. 3.313. Okay, that's right. So says 0.1 difference in terms of x, and then y 3.331, 3.31, 3.25. So that's minus 0.06. Minus 0.06. Oh, shit, I had to move that positioning? No, I did do that. What the hell? Alright, now I gotta make it get punched. So I do need a reference to the fighting pilot. Maybe? So maybe is fighting is just that. Instead of is fighting. At which point I need... he has an animation set that's gonna get changed. For X amount of time. It makes sense that I do that. Okay, fine.
Buy crypto with cash. There's crypto ATMs in the real world. What the fuck?
Yeah, you haven't seen them?
Buy Bitcoin instantly with cash in your city. Yeah, but then like you're losing so much anonymity. Like you're centralizing this whole thing.
Are you?
Well, I mean, they could easily put a camera on it.
I mean, sure. I guess you could.
They're
But it's-
probably going to ask you for information, right? They're going to need you to type in your wallet or link in some way, and then much like cards get scanned and pins get stolen, and all these new equipment gets layered on top of tech to steal info.
Yeah, but they're sending you money. There's nothing you have to tell them other than a QR code of where to send it to. That's
How do you make? Oh, they have an app.
Yeah, I mean, your wallet address for sending you money is public, right? I mean, if you go to an ATM and you say like, I want $20, yeah, you'll have to deposit the cash and hope there's no fault in the tech, but at that point, you just give them your public wallet address and that should get sent. Hopefully, there's no need to validate any identity there.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, however quick
You're not. It's definitely not a bank account where you're taking money out of your Bitcoin account.
Right. Which is also kind of weird.
Although you probably could do that as well, where they would just flash a QR code for you to send money to, and as soon as you do that, and then maybe they present a code that you type into an app, and if your code matches the same code, and you send the money with that same transaction, then it'll spit out the cash.
They'd have to have some kind of verification for that. But all that to me just seems dangerous. It seems like way better to have that in secret. You know what I mean? I don't know. The digital, I'm sure like ATM transactions went down ever since like the world went digital,
Yeah, probably. People don't use cash for a lot of things anymore.
Yeah, I know, I sure don't.
But it is the most anonymous form of transactions.
I guess you're on camera, so not really.
Not all the time.
Yeah, they have those. I think that's like a rule. If like an ATM needs to have a camera pointed at it.
I guess an ATM, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can. I don't know. I mean, in either case, once you have the cash, using it is anonymous. Like, I can tell my bank, like, yeah, I want $1,000 worth of cash. They don't have to ask me what it's for. And I can use $20 here, $20 there, and no one ever knows. Hit, get, hit. So then I need my animator, click, animator. I knew this was going to be involved. Should be done in the next 10 minutes or so. Get hit. I guess just does like nm dot set trigger hit, and then hit animation done. And that doesn't do anything, right? It'll just naturally transition back. I guess it needs to have a number of hits. Public int HP hits, 3 hits. Get hit if so I'll lose hits if hits is greater than 0. Do the hit animation. Otherwise, set trigger fall, and then do like a boolean for whether or not you're alive. Return hits is greater than 0. Now I just need to set up that damn animation. Ships, pilot, create animation controller, animation, pilot, 1, 2. I said the word 1 and I wrote the number 2. When you say a number, are you saying a word or are you saying a number? It's like I said the number 1, but really I said the word 1. What did I really say?
Or a stringified number.
Oh, okay. Wait. So if I say I said the number, I said the literal like symbolic like 1, right? Not the word O-N-E.
I don't know.
Right? Because if I say the word 1, it's O-N-E.
Sure. Yes. I don't know.
Come on, man. You're supposed to help me out with these things. Okay, animation for the enemy pilot. He has no clips. It won't let me. Oh, to begin animating, create a new animation clip. Cool. Sprites.
Ooh, it has a combo input.
Enemies, sprites, player. No, what the hell? Ships, pilots. Alright. Animation, pilot, 1, hit. Oh, there's also idle, sprite render, sprite. So it's gonna last some amount of frames. I'm gonna say like 3 frames. Key. It's all gonna be the same sprite. Chord. Oh wait, no, it actually is an animation, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. It's this. Oh, did I add the blood separate? Oh, god damn it. Did I instantiate the blood in real time? I think I did. I'll work on that in another segment probably when I start doing like little details. This is starting to get long. So fighting enemy ship pilot will be done. Right, What did I just delete? Nothing? Weird. Minor. Fix shooting glitch when pressing up or down. Enemy pilot getting hit should instantiate blood. What is it?
Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting.
Okay, so I got that done. I didn't change it. Show this. 222, okay. And then there's animation, pilot, title, pilot 1, title, property, sprite render, sprite, and it's more or less this. Yep, okay. Let's open that animation controller. Okay. Entry does not go to hit, it goes to idle.
Oh, I see.
Oops.
Yeah. See if I can do that here.
Change it back to hit. Set as default state. We're gonna have trigger hit and trigger, oops. Trigger fall. Alright, so if I get hit, make transition here based on thing, get hit. This should go down here, no exit time, and then make transition, come straight back here.
Okay, so that's.
Once the animation is completed.
Dang it! I hate it when there's something stupid like that. Okay, that's figured out. Okie dokie artichoke. What are you gonna be up to later?
What the fuck? I don't know.
Huh?
What am I gonna be up to later?
Yes.
I don't know. Probably just hanging out. Doing some more code. What is happening here?
Okay.
Okay, can I just move
Right
this
now,
to here or something?
Yeah, to get going, I'm gonna go pick up those earbuds actually.
Oh right, yeah. Okay.
So I'll hit you up probably when I get back. I'm still gonna be working for a bit.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good.
All right, dude.
All right, I'm about done here too. Later. Come here, get hit, come back to idle when it's done, and then there's fall, and I forgot to make that one, so animation, property, nope, make a new animation, fall. All that is the falling sprite. Chord, change sprite, fall. That'll take care of that. Hit, idle. Fall, go straight here, and that's on fall, and there's absolutely no recovery from the fall. There we go. Right, and when he's falling, I have to code that in there, pilot. Position.y minus equals 10. That looked like an okay speed. If position, this after the update. If transform y is less than 1. Should work. And now I need to do, so get hit is public on that. Where's player? I was doing this earlier. So game object fighting pilot. This is now enemy pilot fighting pilot. And that will trigger here. So instead of is fighting equals true, pilot, enemy pilot, no, fighting pilot equals pilot, component, enemy pilot, there, if fighting pilot null, and then right, so ship update, out of ship update if I'm fighting, punch, punch will tell me whether or not I won the fight, I guess. Is punching is true. Enemy fighting pilot dot get hit. Pilot alive. And I won the fight if so pilot. Do that here. Pilot alive equals true. Return not pilot alive. He's not alive, I won the fight. punch. So 1 fight equals my punch. If I won the fight, enter ship. What ship should I enter? Damn it. Okay. Okay, ship. Ship to enter after fighting. Okay. Very explicit with that. So where's initiate fight? Do that. Ship to enter after fighting pilot. Ship. So if I won, enter the ship. Ship to enter. Oh. Good. That's that. And then, this enemy pilot thing, he should not always be falling. Bool allowed equals true. Allowed equals false. If not allowed. Oh man, that was a lot of stuff. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't expect it all to work right away. Let's see. Also, I gotta do the screen shake. Huh? What? What's happening there? That's kind of entertaining. Okay. What is going on there? Why did the zoom get all screwed up? Alright. Oh man. Also, so I have initiate fight. Is all that stuff on? It's not. Okay. That's probably what happened there. I was making changes to this guy, not to the actual prefab, so. Okay, true. Alright, he gets hit. 2, 3. And what? What the hell? What the hell? It generates like another one? Does it generate 2? So confused by what happened. Okay, hold on. Jumping in. Enemy pilot. There's only one. Where is he again? That's not the one. This is the one. Okay. Punch. 2. Let's try to track him here. And then, wait, hold on, let me just make sure. There's no other enemy pilot. 3. There he goes. How's he in both places at the same time? is this? Why is there a sprite here? That's enemy pilot. But he's down there. Oh, there are two? What the hell? What the hell? There's one only. Look, enemy pilot. 2. It like generates another one with the exact same name. Oh. No. Oh, because I'm still fighting? Oh, yeah, okay. It reinitiated the fight. That's, okay, that's what's happening. So I'm like still fighting. So I can just keep punching dudes and more of them will appear. And there they go. That's pretty funny. Bring them on. All right. So that's just gonna go until Oblivion. So what I need to do is say also if ship dot enemy pilot equals null. There's no more enemy pilot. Right? And then also if I win the fight, fighting pilot also is null. And that'll end the fight. And I'll enter the ship and everything is great. And it actually, that all pretty much worked out the way I planned it. It was just really annoying setting up all those animation states. It's bigger. Oh, this was kind of long, huh? How long are we on now? 2:10. It's one of the longest ones. 1, 2, 3. All right. Pow. Done. All right, cool. That does it for me. That does it for the week. Was there any other tiny thing that I was going to add to this list just now? Blood. Yeah, nothing off the top of my head. That all worked pretty well. Cool. I'm pretty happy about that. I was kind of nervous about it initially, but it wasn't too bad. Cutscenes are big. Land and roll could be next. I don't know. We'll have to see how I feel on Monday. Or yeah. Alright. That's it. Catch you later.